Good morning, everyone. This is Natkonda Catherine. I'm going to be taking you through tomato disease detection as my AI project. And for tomato disease detection, this is mainly to enhance the agriculture productivity. This will help us to eradicate the abject poverty that we are suffering, and how will it be done. Different samples of leaves are going to be taken, and we determine which disease is it, and we are able to take the effective outcomes. Environment, AI environment, artificial intelligence is like an environment is the surrounding of an agent. It receives output from an agent and does the necessary thing. Fully and partially observed, for example, fully observed everything that is doing, every step has to be known. Take an example, farmers going to buy seedlings, they have to really be sure and observant of which type have they bought, and unless the sellers, those who are buying, the buyers, they are partially observed because they don't need to know what happened at the initial stage, and then the known and unknown, the unknown. For the known, everyone has to be sure, like the farmer has to be sure which seedling is it, but the unknown comes to the buyers. They need nothing like to know anything. Then the single agent and multi agent. The single agent are those like farmers that do alone, they grow alone, but the multi agent are those that are in cooperatives, farming cooperatives. So meaning those that are in farming cooperatives are more collaborative, and those that are individual are more competitive. Then the agents, we have the goal-based agents, the utility-based agents. These utility-based agents are mainly to create efficiency in the goal-based agents, because the goal-based agents, they are finding reaching a certain goal, like a decision, to make their decision, but they typically mind the output and everything. The model-based agent, this go, they do not want to change the internal state. They go with what is available. Like they follow the seasons, everything. But simple reflex agents, they are the modern farmers who change according with the new changes in the society. Like they apply nutrients, everything. This is the data set I'm using. You can tap the link and follow them more. It shows samples of the different diseases, and it takes select like a leaf. It shows samples of different diseases from the tomatoes to detect the different diseases, as you can see up there. The informed search, everything needs a search, and we have to know why, which type of search do we need to do. Informed search contain the regarding of our goal set. It's mainly to estimate the closeness of a state to its goal in the system, to estimate the closeness of your system to the goal it's meant to meet, and take examples of the graph search, the grid search, the tree search, and it's mainly of a holistic function, and every function in these different examples is displayed differently, as we can look in the slides. That the greedy search, it estimates the lower or the closeness to the node, and in the graph search, it has to be the successive nodes A and B are either equal, or the backward and the forward cost between those two nodes matters. And yeah, that's it. And then in the uninformed search, this we call it a blind search. We call it a blind search because it doesn't have the domain knowledge. It has no domain knowledge for what is taking place. But regardless, it is also meant to reach the main goal. By all means, it's going to reach the main goal. Accountability in the AI field refers to the expectation that organizations or individuals will ensure the proper functioning throughout their life cycles of the AI systems they design, develop, um, operate, or deploy. They have to make sure everything keeps in proper working conditions. We follow the three main things: that's the functional performance, the data it uses, and how the system itself is used. Functional performance framework. The framework helps to ensure accountability and responsible use of the AI system. It defines the main conditions for accountability throughout the entire life cycle. The data it uses, this is the motherboard of every system. You have to collect data that is unbiased, data that is from different people, like taking out samples of data. Because if you collect vulnerable data, if you collect biased data, it will make the system vulnerable and it will not work well. And functional performance, defining the performance goals and metrics is very important. So documenting the AI system you've made is very important to enable even those users that didn't develop it to use it in a proper manner. And how the system is used. This is not AI systems are not a do and forget thing. You have to follow up. You have to follow up. You have so as in case of changing the environment, the system can be adjusted to suit that environment. Remember, it's not a do and forget thing. These are some of the references that I used. You can follow up, subscribe for more, and comment and help where necessary. Thanks for tuning in.